Hello there everyone, Coolnickyd here, welcome back to another video. Today we are here with episode 3 of Let's Play The Sims 4, Simvivor, Season 5, Palam. So, in this episode we are starting out with a bang. For the first time ever in Coolnickyd Simvivor history, our tribes will be switching it up. Yes, in the first, in a normal season of Survivor, if you watch the real show, the tribes swap, like halfway through, they mix it up. You know, they've been forming these great relationships with these people. Let's ruin those and swap everything. So everything that you know about these two tribes, the Moku tribe and the Lua tribe, is about to change. That means Julie, Cole, and Maya might not be on the same tribe together anymore, and Dua and Cam might not be on the same tribe together anymore. Who knows? It could honestly randomize right back to the way it was. One person could switch. Who knows? We're just going to randomize it and find out. Just like how in the first episode we randomized to figure out which tribe they will be on, we will be doing that the same exact way using a random list generator. I put everybody's name in alphabetical order, and depending on how they come out, we will seat them in front of their respective lava rock. Now you may notice this time around, the Lua tribe will be up 3 people, and the Moku tribe will be 2 people. So again, this imbalance of power could be a beneficial thing, or it could be a curse. In terms of this season, we've seen Moku, when they had 3 people on their tribe, or 4 people on their tribe, 1 extra person, kind of fall to some defeat. But you know what? That's not to say that that will happen again. You never know. It's all about fate, and it's all about how well these Sims perform in the challenges. If you haven't been watching the last few episodes, definitely watch them. There's a lot of gameplay, and there's a lot of different relationships that have been forming cross tribes. So like Brianna, for example. Brianna was eliminated in the last episode, and I really think it's because she formed a lot of relationships with people in other tribes and not with her own, and I think her own tribe saw that as a threat. So it's really interesting to see how these are going to switch up and how these switch ups will affect the game. But enough talking, let me go ahead and randomize. Alrighty, I have a list. Let's see what it is. So, the first person to sit on the log and join the Lua tribe is Cam. So Cam, please take your seat. The second person and the newest member of the Moku tribe is Maya. So Maya, go ahead and take your seat. Alright, the third person and the newest member of the Lua tribe is Cole. So Cole is remaining on the Lua tribe. The fourth person to take their seat, and I guess the fifth, but the second member of the Moku tribe is Julie, meaning that Dua is the final member of the Lua tribe. So it seems like we have a lot of switcheroos happening here. Almost everybody switched tribes except for Cole. However, there is a really big mix-up. So Julie and Maya, who are really good friends in this game, are now the only 2 members of the Moku tribe. And then we have Cam and Dua, who were already on the same tribe together, on the same tribe again, with the mixture of Cole. So it's kind of just like Cole hopped onto the new tribe, but they're all switching colors. So nothing changed too much necessarily. Cole literally is the only one that's moving, which could be really interesting for his game, but you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. So I'll go in and change their outfits respectively to make sure they match their new tribe colors. Yeah, I'm really just realizing that it is very similar to how it used to be. It's just cold switching. But you know what? That's how the cookie crumbles. That's the game of the Survivor. It's all about random draw. So how do I think this is going to be? Well, I think that this will definitely strengthen Dua and Cam's relationship. We've kind of seen it be like a little iffy thing. Not iffy in the sense of like they hate each other, but they haven't built as strong as a relationship as some of the other people here. So maybe this will strengthen them. Them having the numbers against Cole might really bring them together. Cole is definitely going to have to do his hard work to stay in the game, although he has been winning challenges with his tribe, so maybe he will keep that up. However, Maya and Julie seem to be in a little bit of a predicament, being the only 2 people on their tribe. They are really good friends, so if they lose, then one of them will be going home. So it's kind of a blessing or a curse, where if they don't do well in the challenge, they're going to lose each other. We've also seen Maya really build a great relationship with Brianna in the past few episodes, and now Brianna's gone. So Maya doesn't have that, so she really has to rely on the only other person in the game. And you might be wondering, how are you going to go to Tribal Council with only 2 people? This week, all 5 members will be going to Tribal Council and will cast a vote. However, the only people eligible to be voted for is the losing tribe. So say the Moku tribe loses in the challenge this week, meaning Maya and Julie, they'll be the only 2 up for elimination, but all 5 people will vote. So it's kind of like a merge, but it's not a merge. Just because we need the votes, and they've all been building really close relationships with each other that I want to mix it up. So this is the biggest twist for this season. I'm really excited about it. We've never done a tribe swap before. We've just never, had the time between doing Exile Island and Redemption Island and 3 tribes. We did 3 tribes last season. I think a tribe swap was definitely in order, and even though it's kind of a little bit of a simple switch, I think it'll make the world of a difference, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. But I'll go ahead and change all their outfits, and then we will continue on with the episode. Well, it sure is nice to see everybody dressed in their new colors, especially Dua, loving this new yellow hijab. Everything is all set. They're all on their brand new tribes. I'm excited to see how this plays out. I really am. I have no clue what's going to happen. The challenge this week is definitely an interesting one. We are actually going to hop to the challenge very soon. I want to do the challenge a little bit earlier this episode and then leave all the socializing for afterwards. So I think in a little bit we will head over. Let me just turn on their free will so they can all chit chat with each other again. Yeah, go ahead, explore your new tribes, find out who your new neighbors are in the bedroom, and chit chat and strategize, and I don't know. Every vote matters now, Cole is still taking up the conversation, talking to Maya, which is great, even though they're not in the same tribe. Again, every vote matters from now on, whether or not they are in the same tribe. The tribe only matters for the competition technically this week. But it's great. It's great that he's socializing. We love to see it. Cam's over here eating. We have seen Maya. I was thinking about it in between episodes. Like, Maya has definitely been a little bit on the quieter side. She's definitely been like a sweet soul, like providing for the camp, and just making like little relationships. And I really like that. You don't really find that very often in Survivor. We have Julie here, socializing. Look at these guys. These guys really are friends. They're probably strategizing. This was the old Lua tribe. They're probably all strategizing with how they're going to get through this week. For all we know, I mean, them 3 being together here right now is telling me that they still all have a strong liking towards each other and that they're going to stick together. Oh, and Cam is jumping in. For the first time ever, Dua is the only person that is kind of sitting out of the conversation. I don't know, maybe she's just not happy with the way things have been going, and she's just deciding not to sit in the conversation. But this could definitely hurt her going into this week's challenge, especially if her tribe doesn't win. In a week where everybody's vote matters, having 4 out of the 5 people in the game chatting without Dua could be seriously detrimental to her game. So I hope I hope she does well. I don't want her to flop at all. That would make me really sad. Go chat, Dua. It's scaring me. Oh, Cole is deciding to exclude himself from the conversation. Oh, where is he going? He's still in the conversation. He's just... Oh, no, he left. Oh, my God. Please don't catch fire again. This man really can't... Okay. Julie is like, come on, Dua. What are you doing? I don't really know if we've seen Julie... People are constantly scaring Dua out the wazoo. I really don't understand what's up with that. That was really random. Did she just scare Dua out of the room? What is this? Literally, what is this? Maya and Cam have been such, like, an underrated duo I've noticed in the past few episodes. They are often alone talking to each other, and it's kind of everything. Like, they have genuinely been building a really good friendship, and I'm really excited to see where this takes off this week and going into the merge. I genuinely am really excited about it. I think we're going to head over to the challenge at around 2 a.m., so I'll give them just about another hour to socialize. They really don't need to be all too energetic for this challenge. It really is not a... It's a stamina challenge in a way, but not entirely. Oh, look at Cole taking out the trash. Oh, the new fun thing for the week is this new bug thing that I'm hoping Cam will do. Cam doesn't really do entomology, but he is an ecology major, so he studies parasites and does a lot of dissections and deals with animals. So I wonder if his sim will play around with the bug exhibit here. All right, Dua has reinserted herself to the conversation. Maybe Julie is probably apologizing for that awkward encounter earlier. I really don't know what that was about. I don't even know if she knows what that was about. Maya going over yet again. Cooking. She loves cooking. And Cole is doing some cleanup for the tribe. Doing some tribe management, which we love to see. Oh. Not the earthquake. Not the earthquake.
Oh, Ebony! Ebony!
Lovely. We love Simvivor Muapalam and all the dangers that it possesses. Oh, she's gonna go hide under the covers. Well, guess what? You don't really have much time to do that because it's time to head to the challenge. 2 a.m. challenge. Yes. Welcome to the beautiful challenge arena set up here at night. This challenge is called Sounds of the Island. You might be wondering, why are there guitars set up in front of the two tribes? That is because today will require a simple test of skill. So each of these sims is going to play the guitar for 2 hours straight. 2 hours straight in the game. So from whenever we start to whenever 2 hours is after that, and then I will add up and average the average amount of skill gained within those 2 hours. None of these sims have music skill, none of them have guitar skill, none of that. So I will see the percentage of how much each of them have gained, add them together on their tribe, and divide it for the tribe's average. Whichever tribe has the highest average of skill after playing this Guitar of the Island will win immunity. So again, having 3 people on the tribe could be a blessing and a curse. If one person does really well, it could really bring up the tribe. If one person does really bad, it could bring down the tribe. Having 2 people, it's kind of really give or take. So it's another really interesting dynamic that I have no clue what's going to happen. So let's go ahead and have everybody set up and practice their guitar skills. They all have their autonomy off, so they will be playing for 2 hours straight, and the time starts at 2:14, or we'll say 2:15, and we will end it at 4:15. Let's go. Some of them might be tired. If they quit, that is completely up to them. Alrighty. Just gonna be chilling here for the next 2 hours. I can fast forward a bit for sure. Alrighty, look at these beautiful sounds of the island. Look, they're summoning some spirits. So daunting. Okay. We are 1 hour down. Looks like Cole is slacking a bit. Cam's doing really, really well. Both Julie and Maya are even. Not sure what this means for the Lua tribe. Who's catching up? Oh, it might also just be the Yang. Oh, no. Cole does seem to be doing the worst out of everybody. Maya seems to be in the lead. Again, it's not a race to see who can get to any point fastest. It's just the average. We have another 15 minutes. It's a quick challenge. We have another 15 minutes, and then we will pause and assess their skills. Alrighty. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time's up. 4:15 in the morning. 2 hours, just like I said. From the looks of it, Julie and Maya here on Moku are pretty even, besties even and everything. And then it seems like Cam is ahead of the pack for Lua, with Dua shortly behind, kind of even with the rest of the girls, and Cole in the rear. But let's go ahead and add up everybody's skill. I know it is blocked for you, so I'm going to pause it, and we'll come back with the results. Alrighty, everybody, I tallied the results. Maya and Julie for the Moku tribe earned an average skill gain of 69.5%. So adding up both of their skills, dividing by 2, gave me 69.5%, which is pretty good for 2 hours of guitar playing. And the Lua tribe, after adding Dua, Cam, and Cole's, all 3 of their numbers, and dividing by 3, they have an average skill gain of 67.6%, which means the girls on the Moku tribe pull out yet another win for themselves. Technically the first for the Moku tribe, but the third for these two, meaning Cam, Dua, and Cole will be headed to Tribal Council tonight. It was really close, just a 2% difference. Cole only had a 58% skill increase. Cam had 79, Dua had 66. And then Julie and Maya had 67 and 72 respectively. So it was really close across the board. It does seem like Cole's score did bring down his tribe a little bit, and Cam's was any sort of saving grace, but Dua was on track with the other girls. So it could have been anybody's game there. The tribes and the uneven amount of players, honestly, didn't really seem to have too much of an advantage or disadvantage in this case, although Cole again did bring down a score, or you can look at it as Cam brought up their score. But yeah, pretty interesting. I'm super excited to see how they interact later at camp today. They have to remember that everybody's vote matters. So even though Dua, Cam, and Cole are the only people eligible to go home, Julie and Maya will still vote tonight. So they can't go home, but they will still vote tonight. So let's head back to camp and get to socializing. Alrighty, so we are back at camp after the challenge, and everybody seems to kind of be doing their own thing. Julie's talking to some random man. Dua just waved hi to Cam, potentially strategizing for today. I know I keep beating up on Cole, but his sim doesn't seem to be doing the finest. He's smiling though. Maybe he has a plan up his sleeve. But Dua and Cam definitely seem to be close. That definitely would be the case in a normal season of Survivor 2. In any case like this, where an existing tribe has a majority over the other tribe that just joined their tribe, they seem to always try and get them out. Dua is going around to swim, though. Her sim loves going off, which definitely would hurt her socially, so she should be careful because she's up for elimination tonight. But maybe could benefit in a future challenge. Cole is going to do some chatting with Maya, it seems, across the camp, which again is very beneficial. They have been friends for a majority of the game, not the closest of friends, but they have been on the same tribe together. He, is part of the little group with her and Julie from being on Lua earlier. But he's talking about himself. He's selling himself. He's like, this is why you should keep me tonight over Cam and Dua. He's the only one putting in the work right now. Cam is sleeping. Dua is floating in the middle of the ocean. So he genuinely probably realizes that he's in trouble and is telling these crazy stories, trying to save himself, genuinely. Look at Julie and her swimming skills. Okay, Miss Julie. Again, might benefit her in a future episode. Cam should really wake up in campaign, though, because, he is close with Maya. I haven't seen Cam and Julie talk, ever. He's okay with Dua, and I haven't necessarily seen him talk with... I don't know. Cam might be in trouble, but also, Cam is one of those people that just, gets along with everybody, and he's always inserted himself into conversations, so maybe he's doing pretty well. Dua and Julie haven't... They've been the most social, just, overall. But have they been social with each other? They've been, okay kind of social with each other. Not like the most social, but... Oh, Julie just ate something hot spicy. There they go, talking to each other. So, we've seen Dua sell herself to Julie. We've seen Cole sell himself to Maya. But we haven't seen Cam really talking to anybody besides his own tribe mates. Although Cam is really good friends with Maya just in general. He must feel comfy. Do you feel comfy? Not in that bed. I mean comfy in this game, Cam. He must. And maybe he is. Honestly, good for him if he does. They have just about 40 minutes before I start up Tribal. So get those last minute combos in, everybody, because we're about to go. We're about to go. Okay, Cole making his rounds, now talking to Julie one-on-one. He was sitting here and decided to speak once Dua left. He knows what he's doing. He is campaigning for himself. Cole has always been like kind of on the slower start to do things. Like in the first episode, he was a little slow to chat with everybody, and then he really made up for it. And then even now, like he's kind of like slow to get on the conversation train, but he's getting on the conversation train. He knows that he has to work on Julie and Maya, being that they came from the same tribe together. He has to convince them to still keep him and be like, we started in this game on Lua. We started in this game on the same tribe. Like, we can work together. We can continue to work together, and we can make the final three. So hopefully he is convincing them of that for his own game. Whether, I don't know whether he is or not, but it's unclear. Doesn't really matter because now it is Tribal Council time. So let's gather everybody, all 5 of them, around the fire and get to some voting. It is honestly so nice to see all 5 of our Simvivors gathered around, but one of them will go home, and it'll soon be the final 4. So we have our Lua. This dumb game. We have Lua over here, Cole, Dua, and Cam up for elimination tonight. However, both Maya and Julie also have a say in who goes home. So I've tallied the votes. Let's recap the week. Cole, you were placed on this tribe with 2 people who you weren't previously on a tribe with, leaving you at the bottom. But you did do a lot of campaigning today to Maya and Julie, your previous tribe members. Was that campaigning enough to keep you in the game? Dua, you've been a little bit more on the silent side this week. You definitely stayed out of the conversations that the groups were having. Was this because you felt confident about your place in the game? Or did that just hurt your place in the game? And Cam, very similar to Dua, placed on this tribe with somebody that you've been on a tribe with the entire time. You are a frequent flyer here at Tribal Council, and it seems like you know your ropes away around this game. However, today, you were the only member of your tribe that did not socialize with either Maya or Julie. Did this hurt your chances at getting votes to stay? Alrighty, and I guess I'll recap these 2 even though these besties are safe. Julie was definitely chatting it up with people. We definitely have seen her relationship grow with Dua. We haven't necessarily seen a Julie-Cam relationship where we have seen a Julie-Cole relationship. So I think Julie's vote lies somewhere in decided territory, but definitely still can be a wild card. And we know Maya has been really close friends with Cam. This really like under the radar type of relationship that could really last the entire game. So between Dua and Cole, where will her vote lie? Alrighty, so the first person safe is Dua. So Cole, Cam, the person leaving tonight or today is, by a vote of 3-2, Cole. The tribe has spoken. Yes, it does seem as though the tribe has favored both Cam and Dua. definitely, these things happen when a tribe swap happens in the game. It happens all the time. The old folks stick together and end up just voting out the new gang. And with these two voting against Cole and Maya's vote being friends with Cam, it kind of just seemed like Cole was going to be a shoo-in for who is going to go home tonight. Definitely lacked in the challenge as well, which didn't bring too much reason for him to stay with his tribe mates. It is really sad to see him go because Cole has been some type of underdog. Like whenever he was lacking, he then pushed himself to kind of do better. We saw him, the only person on the tribe to campaign to both Maya and Julie. And even though their morale as a tribe was strong and has been strong since the beginning, they were down one person the very first week, and they stuck together and they won two tribe challenges in a row. It wasn't enough to keep Cole in the game. So I'm very sad to see you go, Cole, but we will see you here again back in episode 5 on finale night to vote for the winner of Simvivor. But for now, we have these 2 teams left. The 4 of them, Dua, Cam, Maya, and Julie. Find out what happens and how these tribe divisions will be working in the next episode. I'm super excited to see the conclusion of this series. Next episode's challenge is gonna be a good one, so just stay tuned. But for now, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like. It's a big help, and I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye. Woo!